What's up, friends? It is Saturday morning, and I originally didn't know if I was gonna vlog this weekend. It is the Labor Day long weekend, so got 3 days of hopefully purging, cleaning, organizing. That is my plan. I've just been really feeling the need to do that recently. I just feel like I've got too much stuff and I'm just feeling disorganized. I know I'm not gonna get it all done this weekend because I have a lot to do. So my goal is to at least start with the bedroom, closet, and bathroom upstairs. If I can get that done this weekend, that would feel so good. And also, I have a lot of repotting to do. I know I've talked about this in previous vlogs. I've got some big plants that are in a real need for a repot, and I just gotta do it. I gotta do it this weekend. My big monstera that's back there is suffering, and I just think it's because it's so root bound that there's hardly any soil left in that pot. So when I water it, it just like goes straight through and it's not really, you know, getting the drink it needs. So that is a high priority this weekend. So I am hopefully not needing to go anywhere and just gonna hunker down and get stuff done. So it might not be that interesting, but I'm gonna try and document it anyways. So yeah, let's just get this day started because I have a lot to do. Okay, so I'm now in my bathroom, and this is where we are going to start. And shameful, but like I've just been living in a mess and I need to clean this up. I will be happier. So this is what we're working with. So like goal is that there's hardly gonna be, you know, there's not gonna be this mess and clutter, and oh, there's so much stuff in here that I do not need. Like all my cupboards are just full of stuff that I don't use. So we're gonna start here. We're just gonna purge, and it's not gonna be a fun weekend, but this has to get done. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, this is a bunch of stuff that was in this cabinet, which is now empty, filthy. I have to clean it. It's so gross. I'm ashamed that I let it get to this point, but we're here now. So I'm gonna go through this stuff. Like a lot of this stuff is stuff I'll keep. Some of the stuff is like I'm going to dump out and recycle the containers. I'm sure some of this stuff is expired, so gotta go through that and then clean the drawer and organize it, put stuff back in, and then we're going to tackle all my makeup stuff, because I'm sure there's some like lip glosses and stuff that are so expired. So yeah, that's next. All right, so I've wiped down the cabinet, gave it a good scrub. I just used some Dawn dish detergent and then a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Those things truly are magic. And now I'm just going to spray it down with this vinegar all-purpose cleaner. It has naturally scented with citrus. So we're just gonna wipe it down for a final thing, and then I'll let it dry a bit and put some of this stuff back in there in a more organized fashion. Okay, so I just went through my makeup that was on the counter. I still have like a drawer of like all eyeshadow and blushes and stuff that I will probably still go through. But I was ruthless and I feel sick about it, but at the same time, like a lot of this is like lipstick and lip gloss, which is way past its prime, so there's like nothing I can do about it. Some were visibly moldy, so it's so gross. So yeah, this whole bag is basically garbage, and those two things were like completely full, and like this is what we've got left between both things, which means I believe that I can get away with just one of these drawers on that counter, which will clear up some space, so that is good. Just time to start fresh. And I mean, like, I feel sick about throwing at all this lipstick. I mean, I have to because it's bad, but I mean, through this pandemic we were wearing masks all the time, so like you couldn't wear lipstick because then your mask would just be covered in it. So yeah, it's gonna be a big load to take to the dump today, I think. So I also have this drawer, which is mainly like eyeshadows and blushes, highlighters, and contour. Now this drawer, I do use a lot of this stuff, so it's not going to be as crazy to go through. But I think there's probably some stuff, like there's some liquid eyeshadow and stuff that some of it's pretty old, so I'm feeling like it's probably past its prime. So yeah, we're going to go through this, and then that'll be it for makeup. But I do want to go through my brushes because there's some of them that I don't use and they're just collecting dust. So I think we can, you know, get rid of some of those too.
The other was, well, he was the worst person in the world.
So it is now Saturday, and yesterday I started purging and deep cleaning the bathroom. I made some progress, but I still have quite a ways to go with it, and then hopefully we'll be tackling the bedroom and closet next. Yesterday afternoon, my friend Jen came over for a visit, and it was just so awesome to just hang out and catch up. So it was nice to have a little reprieve from a weekend that's just gonna be cleaning and not fun. So that was awesome. Right now, Conan and I are just gonna head into town really quickly. Just need to get a few groceries. I'm also gonna go to the dollar store and pick up just a couple cupboard organizers, like the little trays, before I started putting stuff back in my cabinets, and I'm like, man, I really wish I had some organizers so that it just can stay organized instead of eventually getting messy again. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back here and get right back at our cleaning. Okay, you get Conan's. Conan's ready. Hiding behind the plant. You go in the car? Ready to go in the car? Go for a car ride? Let's go. Let's go, come on. He's so ready. So, back from GAN, and I got some stuff at Dollarama. So, mainly just organizing stuff. I just got like a bunch of different baskets. I tried to get all of the same, but they didn't always have this like black and white speckled. So I did get a couple gray ones as well. I really liked how this one was divided. This one is just long and skinny. Just a couple bigger ones, just a long tray. And then I also just got a few of these that look kind of woven, but then they've got like the metal tray at the bottom. So I got this deeper one and then these shallower, wider ones. For sure one of those is gonna be sitting on the counter of the bathroom, I think for like my hairbrushes. But don't really know what I'm gonna use all of them for, but I just got a variety so that I can figure it out as I go, because I've got lots of stuff to shove back in those cupboards and I want it to be organized. And then the rest of the stuff is just cleaning supplies. I got some more rubber gloves. I got this smaller bucket because we have like a big one, but I don't really need like a huge one when I'm doing like cleaning like that. So this will just be easier to have a smaller one. Just got this like little dusting set because Conan sheds constantly, and you know what? It's sometimes a pain to lug the big vacuum all the way upstairs. So I just got this so I can do a little bit of dusting when the dog hair gets floating around in the bathroom. And yeah, that's all I got at Dollarama. Just mostly a variety of these baskets. So I am just going to quickly eat some lunch, and then we are going to get back at this bathroom. So I'm just taking a quick break from the bathroom deep clean organizing to get a quick workout in because I didn't work out yesterday, and I'm really feeling like I need to do something today. Yeah, so let's just get this done.
If I'm being honest, loving you the hardest thing to do, so I keep to myself. I feel like I'm falling in and out of consciousness, yeah. Now we starting to talk, let's killing all the progress. Really hard to process, you treat me like an object. Baby, we toxic, can we stay on topic? I feel like we lost it, feel like we lost it. Take my love, don't waste it. Even though I don't mind waiting. Late test, my mind racing. What else I have to do, girl, to praise me? I only want you, yeah. I only want you, I only want you to pull me closer. Pull me closer. Pull me closer. Love's in the air, but I'm not breathing. Broken heart, need repairing, you're the reason. On a hospital bed, the pain not leaving. Cupid arrows to the chest, I can't stop bleeding. If you gon' leave, then go and leave, just like everybody else. If you don't like my company, then I'll do life by myself. Girl, your love like a drug, it ain't good for my health. Even though it's killing me, girl, I love you to death. Take my love, don't waste it. Even though I don't mind waiting. Late test, my mind racing. What else I have to do, girl, to praise me?
So it is Sunday, and it's actually pretty late in the day. Today I have just been doing more cleaning. I went through some clothes. This is all taking me like way longer. I also have been just getting distracted with other things, so that's probably why it's taking me longer. And I am just going to make myself a cocktail and then try and repot my big Monstera. So I'm just gonna make myself a Michelada. Em and I made it quite a long time ago in one of our face boozes, and it was just so delicious. And I made myself one last night too. And basically what a Michelada is a bunch of different like hot sauces. It's got Tabasco, it's got Chipotle, and then it's got, I think it's called Maggi sauce. I think other recipes call for Worcester sauce instead, but I do have the Maggi sauce. And then some lime juice, and you rim the glass with salt, and then just top it up with a Mexican lager, a cerveza, and garnish it with a lime wedge, and it is just so good. I love it. So I'm gonna make myself one of those and repot this Monstera. I think it's gonna be a task. She's big and it's gonna be messy, so we're gonna have to do it outside. I'm glad it's not raining. Originally it was supposed to rain all day today. Hasn't been a drop, so that's good. So I'm gonna do that. I'm still talking because I'm procrastinating doing this because I think it's gonna be a challenge. But we're gonna make this drink and then we're gonna repot this guy.
Vibing, yeah. Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Ay, chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. This is what I want a summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah. I've been on game like EA. Sippin' too soon, that pregame. Sign up on 2, that 3-way. I just went fast like we late. I just thank God like he said. How can I not, yeah, we straight. See this tapped in like relay. Yeah, it's on me like prepaid. If you ain't hip, you adios. I just feel lucky that particle. Getting that brain like on a roll. I have my goals and I double dose. I just went in, yeah. And I ain't look back. Now I got these wins, yeah. And the vibes on that. I've been vibing with the crew. Ain't no silence, that's the
So here it is. I did forget a key ingredient, which is tomato juice. I just got V8 because tomato juice typically comes in like a bigger can, and we don't typically just drink tomato juice. So I didn't want to get something that was going to go bad. So V8 comes in like the small single cans, which is perfect. I mean, you don't need a lot of it. So actually like one can has so far done me 2 drinks. I think it'll do 1 more if I decide to have another one. But I don't drink these a ton. Sometimes I'm pretty lazy when it comes to my drinks, and I just don't feel like, as much as I like crave a cocktail, I don't always feel like making one. So V8 is perfect because I'm not wasting a ton. Like, I just have the single cans that I can keep in the fridge for a long time, so I'll always have some if I want to make a Michelada, but I am not forced to like make a bunch just to go through it for a big can. So salt. So good. I love the spice. Like, I've recently discovered that I do like Caesars, but I don't know, there's something about this that I just love so much more. And what I do like about this is you mix up the hot sauces with the lime and the tomato juice, add ice, and then you pour the beer in to top up the glass. But then as you drink, so it doesn't take a full can of beer, but as you drink it, you can just keep topping it up with the beer. The flavors won't quite be as strong, but it's still quite delicious. So that's what I did last night. There will be enough if I do decide to make like a full-blown second one. I can. If I don't want to, I can just keep topping this up, and it's still quite delicious. So highly recommend Michelada if you like beer and you like Caesars, like you like something with a little bit of spice. I know when we tried this with Em, like, I loved it. She was so because she didn't have chipotle sauce. So, but she had chipotle, so she tried making her own, and she just used way too much, and it was insanely spicy. And so it like gave her heartburn, and she was just not really a fan, but she kind of liked the flavors, but the drink hurt her. So she said she definitely wants to try it again using like just the sauce where it's not quite so spicy. Yeah, so again, procrastinating. It's starting to get windy and dark, so I gotta get out there and do this Monstera in case it does start to rain.
In that brain like on a roll. I have my goals and I double dose. I just went in, yeah, and I ain't look back. Now I got these wins, yeah, and the vibes on that. I've been vibing with the crew. Ain't no silence, that's the move. If you killing on the vibe, you gon' meet the front door, goodbye. I've been vibing, yeah. Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Ay, chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. Yeah, this is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah.
Everybody dancing, everybody vibing, everybody moving. There's no silence, bad little thing. She good vibing, make her go drip, drip, drip like an island. I know, I swear it feels like I'm on a wave. We getting turned up, we out of space. Oh, how I love all these summer days. I'm hoping this feeling don't fade away, cause you know we always be feeling this way. Everyone drinking, we floating away. Got 2 biddies on me, they tryna have fun. If we run out of liquor, there's more on the way. Ooh, hey, what can I say? Only good vibes, I be all in my way. Ooh, hey, what can I say? Don't play for tomorrow, just live for the day. I've been vibing with the crew. Ain't no telling what I do. If you wanna mess with my vibe, you gon' have to say your goodbye. I've been vibing,
yeah. Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Ay, chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. Yeah, this is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah.